ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Charlotte's offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponents.
So Navy's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a gap. It's Braswell. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, stick.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Running back searching for a hole. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the 49ers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. And Navy will go back on the attack.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Clark to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicholas.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fired in there, but incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He makes a catch. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. The 49ers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick handoff. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Charlotte. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. A man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
To give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Navy will have to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And the 49ers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. The give to the left. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Charlotte, 14, Navy, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. It's first and 10 from the 31. Quarterback keeper. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Toss to the outside. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Clark wants to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Nicholas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A first down for the offense.
That's another Charlotte.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The 49ers will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the 49ers are marching down the field. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play at second and 6. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And the 49ers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Get it out on the screen. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can. Touchdown, Charlotte! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Navy!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working that left side now. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got the back in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Dances away. He's going to take off. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and...
Touchdown, Niners! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the 49ers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Clark to fire. Rushes on him. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. There he goes. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The 49ers have this offense rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. He'll get rid of it. Touchdown, Charlotte. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hodges. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Reading the option, it's Clark. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. He breaks the tackle. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. On the move. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. He's got it still on his feet. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. And the beatdown has ensued.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll give it to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Now improvising. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense.
And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Grab behind the line. It's Braswell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Clark wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's got it. First down and more. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the 49ers have their offense in high gear. Going up top again. That's caught. It's Gilbert. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw.
Touchdown, Charlotte! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This is one of the gambles you take playing a young quarterback, and this freshman has had his struggles. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. This corner's made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for space. It's Braswell. Runs through another guy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll keep it on the sneak. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
The negative play leaves him with second and 12. They'll run the option. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Navy! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Skips away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Touchdown Niners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Clark to fire. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Shakes off the defender. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's another Charlotte.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. He'll set up to throw. On the run, still looking. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodgins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. After this, it'll be a wrap. Clark wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation